Good evening, Oklahoma. I'm Justin Packard, and this is The Bucket Show. We start with sports tonight. In football, it was Beverly Hills 90210 and the Oklahoma Sooners 7. We have breaking news out of Washington tonight. David Barr is live at the scene to illuminate us on the story. David?
Thanks, Justin. I'm here in Washington, where I've just been told that Barack Obama has admitted to the existence and his allegiance to the Illuminati, an organization thought to be a conspiracy theory. A White House aide who wishes to remain anonymous confirmed the president's words earlier this morning. The source claims that the Illuminati is run by rapper and sports agent Jay-Z, as well as his wife Beyonce Knowles and fellow rapper Kanye West. The three form what is referred to as the Hove-E Trinity by Illuminati members. The sources confirmed several other celebrities' involvement with the Illuminati. Some of the names include Stephen Colbert, recently named the future host of The Late Show, NBA star LeBron James, and Canadian pop star Justin Bieber. Blue Ivy and Northwest, daughters of Jay and Ye respectively, are expected to hold a joint press conference later this evening announcing their future with the organization. Back to you, Justin.
Thanks, David. That's all the news on The Bucket Show tonight. And don't forget, if you've got a cool story, bro, throw it in the party bucket.
Hello, I'm Kaylee Derland.
And I'm Natalie Price.
And we have breaking news. Dead Week is approaching.
And you know what that means.
Students all over campus are panicking with final exams, projects, and surviving the end of the semester.
All of this stress can take a toll on a student. There are many serious symptoms to look out for this next week.
Please be on the lookout for signs of sleep deprivation, overconsumption of caffeine, not bathing and wearing the same clothes multiple days, fits of rage and emotional instability, and shacking with Edmund Lowe.
I am disgusted. Sleeping in Edmund Lowe? Gross! You know it's Dead Week when you find yourself actually studying in Edmund Lowe, but please refrain from sleeping there.
I mean, how low can you get? Some medical professionals believe untreated symptoms of the Dead Week epidemic will result in good grades, happy parents, job offers down the road, and even a happy, successful life.
It is time to prepare for this week, people. If you should succumb to the epidemic, have plenty of Red Bull at hand, makeshift books into pillows, and buy dry shampoo.
Together, we can survive this week. Natalie, are you okay?
Yes, I just stayed up too late working on a project. It's begun.
I'm Hope, and this is Scott, and we're here with the special announcement.
Hope, do you feel that breast cancer is primarily a women's issue, or does it concern men too?
I believe it affects everyone. Men can get breast cancer too. The shift of strategy to Save the Tatas campaign has raised awareness greatly and made it socially acceptable for men to get involved.
What type of events have you seen to raise money for research?
Well, I've seen Relay for Life, and that's about all I've seen.
An annual event you might not think related to breast cancer will take place August 9th in Norman.
You mean something good can happen in Norman?
That's right. Four-time world kickboxing champion Scott Conan Mincy will host his annual mixed martial arts exhibition tournament to raise money for breast cancer patients.
That sounds different. How did he make a connection between breast cancer and fighting?
One of his students lost her mother to breast cancer because she didn't have insurance or money to pay for treatment. That's why the proceeds go to local women who need financial assistance with getting treatment.
Can Stillwater fighters still get involved?
It's open to all gyms in Oklahoma and Texas. Let's show the flyer for the event.
And that's the news.
Hello, I'm Mary Mackin, and welcome to the Macy Myrick and Mary Mackin Show. Stillwater weather has a tendency to get a little wonky. Today, Macy Myrick is reporting live. Macy?
Well, Mary, it's sunny and 75. beautiful. Sun's out, guns out, and in my case, thighs out. Back to you, Mary.
Well, you saw it here first. Time to ditch the bulbs and hit the rays. Which leads into our next segment. What does SPF really stand for? Our studies show that people believe SPF actually stands for Super Pasty Freak. Wait a minute. It seems we have another weather update. Macy?
Mary, it's wet. I'm wet. This rain, though, I can't even. The last thing I expected was a Lil Wayne.
Well, good thing I brought my umbrella, Bo Drizzle. Mary Mackin and Macy Myrick out. See you next time, Stillwater. Stay classy.
Good afternoon. I'm Erin Ruggles with the Oklahoma State News Report. Stillwater is notorious for its annual cricket infestation. Most residents regard the insects as a pest, but a group of bug enthusiasts has formed an appreciation club for the singing locusts. Cassie McClung joins us from in front of the Student Union with Chelsea Roth, the founder of the OSU Cricket Club.
Thanks, Erin. I'm here with Chelsea, a cricket lover and OSU sophomore. Most people think of crickets as pests. Why did you decide to make the OSU Appreciation Club, Chelsea?
I just think crickets are so cute and cuddly. I have a ton of them back in my dorm room, and I've named them all. My roommates don't know about it yet, though. Most people don't realize that they all have their own personalities. One time, Fred and Lola snuck out and got under the covers with my roommate. It just shows how loving they are.
What do you suggest people who have crickets in their homes do?
See, that's the problem, Cassie. People are looking at it all wrong. They need to embrace them, literally and figuratively. Keep the crickets in little cages and put them around campus. The noise helps you study. They're like little cheerleaders. You can even just keep them as pets. Tie a little piece of yarn around their necks and walk them around campus.
Okay then. Well, there you have it. Back to you, Erin.
Thanks, Cassie. This has been the Oklahoma State News Report. You stay classy, Stillwater.
Good morning and welcome to Odd Bits, where we keep you up to date with the most bizarre current headlines. I'm Madison Reichert.
And I'm Maddie Cunningham.
Central York High School student Patrick Farves was given in-school suspension for 3 days after asking Miss America to prom during a question and answer portion of a school assembly earlier last week. The school district is currently standing by their decision despite Miss America's asking for reconsideration and a Twitter rebellion started by students and led by the hashtag #FreePatty.
In other news, an unnamed woman has just been reunited with her Yorkshire Terrier and her flat-screen TV, both of which were taken from her home during a first date with a man she met online. 3 days after the date, the woman called police to report that her dog Violet had been tied to the missing TV and left in her front yard. Both are in good condition.
That's all the time we have for today. We'll see you next week for more Odd Bits.
Hello, I'm Kyle Dunlap, and welcome to OK State Global News Network. Our top story tonight: some of the veterinary school's newest additions are on the loose, and they aren't happy, storming the campus in all their marsupial majesty. Reporter Lindsay Adams is on Library Lawn with the latest. Lindsay?
Kangaroos. The campus has been overrun by kangaroos, kicking at each other, kicking at students, faculty, and the very ground itself as they hop across our proud alma mater in a frenzy. One injured student I spoke to described it as about as fun as you would imagine getting kicked by a size 20 foot would be. As you can see behind me, these giant hopping beasts have taken a break from attacking students and have turned their aggression onto each other. Kyle?
Stay safe out there, Lindsay. No official word on how the kangaroos were able to escape the veterinary school, as campus has devolved into a grisly Australian nightmare. An official statement from the OSU PD urges students to stay indoors and remain calm, claiming hopefully they'll tire out in a few hours or so. And that's all for us here at OK State GNN. Godspeed, cowboys and cowgirls, and keep on kicking.
Hello, America. I'm Ashley Young, reporting to you live from Los Angeles. We have a field reporter out in Africa who found himself in quite a predicament. John, why don't you tell us what happened?
Hello, Ashley. Let me tell you, I don't know how I got my car in the current position it is in. I was driving down the street and an elephant popped out of the bush into my path. I subsequently ran into it and it settled right on my car. It was horrific.
Well, John, stay safe out there. And I only have one question. What are you going to do next?
Well, I sang the Like a Good Neighbor State Farm is There song and nothing happened. I don't know how I got through to you, but I'm glad I did, because the elephant has spotted me and he's about to charge. I'm scared.
I just can't help but wonder, what are you doing in Africa?
Great question, Ashley. You see, I was researching monkey poop back in the lab in California and decided to get a first-hand look at it. I had no idea I would end up in this much crap.
Well, John, be careful out there. We need you back here next week to cover the world's largest Speedo convention. That does it for us today, folks. Remember, eat your greens and kiss your mama. Go Clippers!
Hi, I'm Geraldine. This 4th of July will never be the same in the hearts of Americans. Aliens are disguised as our very own playing for the Boston Celtics. Rashawn Rondo has been one of them since he showed up on Earth. This does not come as a surprise since Michael Jordan has already dealt with this problem. Field reporter Brooke Klimek is on the scene.
We haven't seen any signs of any alien life on the scene.
We're having some technical difficulties. Let's go to an expert we have on the phone.
It was frightening at first, to be honest. But I knew it was connected in some way. People don't just do that. People don't just dance for no reason. I've never seen that before in my life.
The aliens are controlling young people's minds. We have Brooke on the scene commenting on the subject. The president is taking control of the situation right now.
We're going to survive! Today, we celebrate our Independence Day!
Hello and welcome to O State News. I'm Courtney Brown. Riots have broken out today in Greek neighborhood between the 12 sororities in what appears to be a Hunger Games-like competition gone awry. Layla Nafi is live on the scene.
Thanks, Courtney. You are looking live at Greek neighborhood, the scene of several riots and catfights today as the women from each of the 12 Panhellenic sororities have engaged in what can only be described as the Hunger Games of the Greek life. The conflict started after the initial house decoration for the Sigma Chi Derby Days Philanthropy Week began at midnight and quickly escalated beyond friendly competition as the women began kicking, punching, and fighting each other. The fights have caused full-scale riots to break out in Greek neighborhood. There are fires and broken windows everywhere. I believe I just saw a girl shooting an arrow at another chapter house. O State PD is warning Greek students and nearby residents to stay indoors and lock any doors they can. And frankly, Courtney, I'm scared for my life out here.
Wow, Layla, it looks really rough out there. Hopefully we don't hear any cannons going off anytime soon. That's all we have time for tonight. I'm Courtney Brown, and may the odds be ever in your favor.
Hi, I'm Brandon Walton. Tonight on Second Take, our top story is the Oklahoma City Thunder have won the NBA championship. And CJ is there live at Chesapeake Energy Arena with Nick Collison.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm here with Finals MVP, Nick Collison. Nick, how does it feel to be a champion?
Mama, I made it. I've been working for this day my whole life, and it's finally here. It's finally here.
What inspired your Game 7 performance of 2 rebounds and 3 points?
Goes back to my days at KU. I just wanted to be the best player I could be, and MJ taught me well. He taught me how to play my game well.
What role did LeBron James play in you all winning the title?
He can't shoot. Thank you, LeBron. Thank you.
That's all for here. Back to you, Brandon.
Gotta love the effort Nick Collison gave tonight. And that's all tonight on Second Take. Coming up next on ESPN, a short preview of an ESPN 20 for 20-something film, Second Win, brought to you by Baja Fresh.
Hi, I'm Matt Falcon with O State TV. You might remember Nebraska football coach Bo Pelini's Lion King moment before Nebraska's spring game last Saturday. Pelini brought this cat, whose name he refuses to release, with him to the spring game. Pelini carried the cat as he and the football team walked through the tunnel out to the football field. Then Pelini hoisted the cat high above his head to the cheers of his players. Not to be outdone, Oklahoma State coach Mike Gundy held a press conference of his own, and our own Tim Ahrens was in attendance. Tim?
Thanks, Matt. Coach Gundy brought his hamster Bubbles to his press conference today. Before he made any comments, he raised Bubbles above his head and held him there for several seconds. He then addressed Bo Pelini specifically. I'm a man. I'm 46. Real men don't have cats as pets, they have hamsters. Gundy proceeded to drop the hamster, spike his hair, and refused to name his starting quarterback yet again. Matt?
Thanks, Tim. We'll see if Oklahoma State can get off the hamster wheel of one-year quarterbacks. For O State TV, I'm Matt Falcon. Good night.
Hello, I'm Jacob with the semester review. As always, I have my co-anchor, Kydell.
Hey Jacob, how's the health?
Oh, just a little flare up here or there. Thanks for asking. Let's begin.
The Denver Broncos lost to the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl this year. For some reason, Peyton Manning let Tony Romo wear his jersey.
Ellen DeGeneres and company caused Twitter to crash with a photo they took at the Oscars. Country musicians Blake Shelton and Luke Bryan attempted to do the same at the ACM Awards. However, they found out you have to be a real celebrity to crash Twitter.
Disney initiated a campaign to inform the public that Frozen passed the $1 billion mark at the box office. How advice to Disney?
March 31st, How I Met Your Mother, in its 9-year run, the creators said the ending would be legend, wait for it, dairy. 1 month later, we're still waiting.
Residents of Oklahoma City were ecstatic to hear that they would be getting a professional football team. Then they realized they were getting a soccer team. 45 people were hurt in the subsequent riot.
The White House responded to a petition to deport Justin Bieber. The White House refused to give a meaningful response on the subject, just like every other problem.
Newscaster Jacob's wife filed for divorce early today in a Payne County court.
What? No. It was one mistake.
That's what you get for cheating on your wife with a bunch of women, Jacob.
I never said it was with women, Kydell. This has been Jacob with the semester review, and we hope you guys have a good...
Hi, I'm Zach Cole, and I'm here with your O State update. T. Boone Pickens, Oklahoma State's most generous benefactor, is no stranger to transformation. After graduating from Oklahoma State, Pickens went on to make millions in the oil business. After oil, Pickens made large investments in renewable energy and natural gas. But nothing could have prepared us for his latest business venture. Our reporter Allison has the story.
Thanks, Zach. Pickens' latest change hasn't been to his portfolio, but to his wardrobe. Pickens is known for being casual, but he has started attending official meetings in an orange and black tracksuit. According to Burns Hargis, Pickens insists on being addressed by his stage name, T. Bizzle. Tweeting Drake, "The first billion is a hell of a lot harder," was the first public sign that Pickens was positioning himself for his latest transformation. Back to you, Zach.
Thanks, Allison. Pickens' latest single, Turnin' Geriatrics, will debut at the next Bedlam game. I'm Zach Cole, and that was your O State Update.